lovelies, welcome to Amanda's Crafty Corner. I'm Amanda and this is my Crafty Corner. Well, today is Tuesday and that means it's a Wattobizz Tuesday, and once again we are working on the glowing love, or as I call her, Eve, and we're working on this heart. We are working on this symbol right here, which is a red dot, and yes, as you can tell, I'm jumping around a lot, so I'm not starting and stopping. I know the jumping around sometimes causes people to some people don't like it, but yeah, I don't like starting and stopping because you're basically using the same amount of thread as you doing the pin stitch and then cutting and all of that. I don't know what I just did, but I did something here, as I normally do. There we go. Just gonna pull this. So yeah, it's Wattobizz Tuesday. We're working on glowing love. If you don't know who Wattobizz is by now, as I keep saying every week, I don't know what to tell you. Go take a look at her channel. You get 5% off on regular cross stitch by just using my name, Amanda. And yeah, go take a look at the site every week. I feel like every week or every day she comes out with new things. Sandy is amazing. Again, go take a look at the website. It's www.wattobizz.ca. And yeah, you can see for yourself. I've left reviews. Lots of people have left reviews. So if you don't believe us, well, you're missing out. Also, don't forget to join her Facebook group. She has a couple. She has Stitch Along Facebook group, a Color by Sal, like Color by Stitch Along. She has her auction, which is in like 2 weeks, because it's the weekend. I'm gonna call it the Halloween weekend because November 1st falls on the Saturday. So she does a auction the first weekend of every month. I'm gonna plan out my finances once I get paid, because the next time I get paid is after that weekend. So yeah, gonna figure all that out. And if you have not subscribed to me, please hit that subscription button. Don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified every time I have a video, every time I go live, since I go live on Tuesday nights at 9:30 p.m. EST. So you're, again, and hit the all button so that you are notified when I do go live. I do share on my Facebook group and in my Discord. I put the link up, so it's all there. There's also pre-made lives so that you can see the countdown on my channel as well. Also, don't forget to hit the like button so that YouTube's algorithm will show my videos to others, and so other crafty friends can find me. I know I've been working solely on cross stitch for the past 8 months, but I do plan to get back into diamond painting. I promise I will get back into diamond painting. I actually just got a whole bunch of diamond paintings from Temu, but they are off the canvas. They are just coasters that I like, that are Halloween and Christmas themed. And I think one is like a flowery kind of in your face ish type. I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing that on YouTube. You let me know in the comments below. But I do have a lot. I do need to work on my Halloween one because I'm not even 3/4 of the way. I'm not even halfway or even a quarter of the way done. So yeah, I am going to be crazy. I'm going to be crazy because I'm going to jump all the way down here. I know it's a big jump for a lot of people, but like I said, I hate stopping and starting. And all of the stitches around it will actually cover it. So yeah. So all of this will cover it. That's why I'm not worried. Oh, and if you're wondering what color this is, it is the color 437. So it's like a creamy, to me it looks like a creamy orange. I don't really know what it looks like on camera. I can't even really describe what the color is on camera. If anybody can guess what it is, that's great. I could probably look it up and, you know, Google will tell me what the number 437 is. But yeah, how's everybody's week been? I am actually recording this just after 10 o'clock on Saturday, October the 18th, because I either record Sunday mornings or Saturday nights. Just depends on my mood. Also, my son is asleep, so I figured I'm not really tired. I am tired, but I'm not tired, so we're going to record. And as usual, I go either until the thread is done or until I have nothing left to talk about. So, yeah. We'll see how long this video is. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to make it, you know, at least 45 minutes to an hour long. It just really all depends on the thread as well, because for some reason it's all like, I don't know what you're doing right now, but I don't like it. But there's no knots. Yeah, there's no knots. I've also been working a little bit more on the comfortable breakfast, because I feel like I've been neglecting that. And then tomorrow, probably after Baldur's Gate 3, I'll go back to my squirrel and work on that. Because I do want to finish the squirrel. Maybe not the back stitch, but at least all of the full crosses. Yeah. And once again, let me know in the comments below if anybody has this. And if you do have it, do you have it as the newest kind of edition of the canvas? Because this one has no mixed stitch. It is 50 colors, just all one color. There's no blended. And since I believe I got this last year, she has changed it so much. And I'm loving the new canvases. I haven't worked on my dragon yet. Like I said, I'm waiting on those pieces to come in. And then we're going to start the dragon. But I'm going to be super excited for that extra 10 centimeters. Because that means I can work on the bottom of the canvas without having to worry about it popping out. I'm also going to make sure that I loosen the canvas as much as possible, just so it's easy for me to get the needle in and out. You know? If you know, you know, right? Also, thank you to everybody who does leave me comments. I do absolutely appreciate them. If you ever go to any of my videos, you will see I have full-blown conversations with everybody. Why? Because I love talking to people. I tell people, if I'm talking too much, just tell me to shush. Because I will jibber jabber, because I really don't talk to a lot of people. Like, I talk to Steven on a regular. I talk to my friend Mikey. But, like, outside of that, unless I see, like, my mom friends, I really don't. And, you know, patients, don't really talk to people. And it's not, like, at work, I don't really get to talk about my hobbies and all of that. Like, my coworker, Olivia, who I did a shout out on my painting fairy, she tells patients that I cross-stitch and whatnot, which is sweet of her. She's like, yeah, you need to go check her out. Does she remember my long, crafty name? No. But she'll try to get them to come and talk to me about it, which is really sweet of her. And, yeah. If you haven't checked out her channel, please, please, please do. She is hilariously funny, and and she knows I do it out of love. I kind of reprimand her for some of the things that she does because, privacy stuff. But it's fine. She knows I do it out of love. And to protect her. Otherwise, how has everybody's week been? For those in Canada, did you have a good Thanksgiving? Are you having a good weekend now? Any plans for the weekend? If so, what are they and what are you working on? Like I said, I said what I'm going to work on. After this, I'm going to play ESO for a little bit. And then after, I'm going to grab my diamond painting. I'm going to work on it. Just depends on how tired I am and how much I get done in ESO. Because they're doing an event right now where you can get mounts and pets. And it's a group activity, so it's everybody in the world gets to help out. It's pretty cool. I've gotten a pet so far. Just waiting to get the mount. So I have 4 more quests that I need to do out of 20. But you have I think there's 39 days now to do it. So I'm trying to get as much done as possible out of it. Here we go. Sorry, I have this half on my leg, half on my desk. So hence the awkward angle. I posted an update of my autumn lantern in my Facebook group and in Callie Jenny's Facebook group because she has one too. I'm really, I'm a part of a whole bunch of different Facebook groups, but the ones that you'll see me the most in are Wattobizz, my own group, and then Callie Jenny's. Not that I don't love everybody else, but those are the main ones that I kind of focus on. I'm trying to think of what else. What else can I really tell you? I have lots of appointments coming up. We've got my son's dentist appointment. I'm like full of appointments come November. One day I have 3 appointments. And I'm like, why did I do this to myself? I have my nail appointment, a therapy session, because yes, I'm in therapy. I realized I need to jump. I'm a goober. That's okay. It's okay. I kind of know how I'm going to jump. And then we have an appointment for my little man. So it's like boom, boom, boom. It's fine. I can handle it. Just it won't feel like a day off because of the amount of appointments I have. As long as I have time to eat lunch, I don't really care. And then, oh my goodness. 1 second. I'm just going to take a quick drink. And then I remember telling everybody on Friday we were doing like a make your own pizza and movie night with 2 of the little man's friends, but it was like little man and his 2 friends and then the siblings of them, and it was so cute. We made pizza and they made it in shapes of ghosts and pumpkins and then like a monster. And she had a whole spread out. She had cookies, she had crackers, she had goldfish, she had clementines, grapes, you name it, she had it. Another mom brought cookies. I felt bad that I didn't bring anything. But all day and all Thursday night, all I heard is, we're going to I'm going to say X's house, right? Yes, at 5 o'clock we are going there. No, I want to go now. No, go to school. No, we're going to go after school. And then when we all got there, she's like, I should have just had you guys over from after school. I'm like, no. I needed to go change. I wasn't going to wear scrubs to your house. It's okay. We were there till just after 8. So a good few hours. They watched a movie. We did a dance party. No. We're good. It just looks a little funny, but no, it's actually pretty good. So we did like a dance party. I was videotaping and taking all the pictures. The one has a daughter, so I was like playing and tickling with her every time Mom needed to go. She's like, I'm so sorry to leave you. I'm like, why? I used to work in daycare. I get it. I also have baby fever. I just right now can't have another baby. So, yeah. So we were talking, they were playing, they were having fun, and we're like, we need to do this again. I'm like, we're all like in the same boat. Absolutely. Their sons are in a different class than mine, but we all don't live very far from one another. So we're even going to get together for Halloween, go trick-or-treating all together. I'm like, but you have to come to my house after, because my house is a mausoleum. My front yard is a mausoleum. We go all out. We spoil the kids. We sometimes have up to 200 kids at the house. And we're getting a lot more kids in the neighborhood, but a whole bunch of us are going to go trick-or-treating. Like, we still live with my parents, so my parents will hand out candy while we all go. So it'll be fun. It's also on a Friday night this year, which is awesome. So, yeah. You'll hear more about it as we get closer and closer to Halloween. But yeah, Friday was a lot of fun. I'm going to say today, because I am recording this on Saturday, we stayed in. My little man has a bit of a runny nose, so he didn't really want to go outside. And I offered him, like, do you want to go outside? Do you want to go sit with Nonu? And he's like, no, no, no. So he was back and forth between playing, reading books. Yes, my son is a really good reader. He reads with me. And if I see that he's skipping words, because sometimes he does that, I'm like, no, no, no. What does this say? And if it's like a really big word, we'll do it together. And I'll like, in one book it says suppose. So I'll go suppose. Or whatever the word is. So we read a whole bunch of books, and then before bed, we went to bed really late tonight. It was after 8. Mostly because I was watching a movie, and I'm like, I want to finish my movie. And then he had to go to the bathroom, and then I had to go to the bathroom, and I needed to take my medication, because I always take my before bed meds when he goes to sleep, because sometimes I end up falling asleep with him. And I'd rather not forget. So it just makes my life a wee bit easier. Yes, I realize as I jump, there's less and less thread, but it's okay. It's okay. So that was Saturday. Sunday, as you all know, I play Baldur's Gate 3. I did my laundry today. I just have to put it away tomorrow. So as I put it away tomorrow, I watch Callie Jenny. I might sleep in tomorrow. I don't know yet. I say sleep in, but we'll see, because I do wake up with my son. I might go back to sleep, have a little nap. Just depends. And then I play Baldur's Gate anywhere between 12:30 and 2 o'clock till... just depends. So I'll say between 4:30 and 6. All depends on when we start. All depends on how much we get done. If we get a lot done, we'll stop after a couple hours. If we don't, we'll keep going. And then we kind of just chill. I'll either cross stitch. Like I said, I really do want to finish the squirrel. Or I'll diamond paint. Sometimes we watch a movie. Sometimes we just play music on in the background for both of us. Sometimes I'll play another game, or he'll play a game. And he'll stream for me and I'll watch while I do XYZ. So, yeah. Just depends on what we feel like doing. I love how, because I'm doing a lot of the outlines, you can actually see... Whoa, I moved this very far. Sorry. You can see the heart and everything going on and glowing. Oh, I love it. We probably won't get this done this year, but we definitely will get it done next year. And that's okay. That's okay. As long as I get other projects done in between, you know? Because even my friend Steven with like Desi and Eve, he goes, I know it's going to take you a long time to do it. I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. He's like, why? I expected it. I'm like, I know, but I'm still sorry. So he kind of just laughs at me after that. I'm like, okay. Okay. But the more we get done, the more you can see. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. I do need to work on this outside of filming. I have a lot of projects. I even have projects in my bedroom that I haven't touched, like the Tree of Life. I haven't touched in a while. What else have I not touched in a while? The Charizard I haven't touched in a while. My Sleeping Fox I haven't touched in a long, long time. Then there's this one. I'm just trying to think. This is my brain. I just jumped from topic to topic. My apologies. I just have a lot. I'm only working on 2 painting fairies. The Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, our autumn and comfortable breakfast, which is what I go. I'm sorry, my voice just cut out completely, not from the microphone, but from me. Give me a second. Comfortable breakfast is the word that I'm looking for. So I go back and forth between those two. And like I said, I do want to get back into diamond painting because, oh man, do I have a lot. My 30 by 40s don't take me long, but I have a lot of bigger ones. Especially the Dragonlings from Randall Spangler. Like, I still have that 6'2" one. I bought a whole bunch of them from a D-stash. So I have a lot to do. I have one to throw out. Not from Diamond Art Club, but I bought, didn't realize it was stolen art. So I'm going to get my partner to toss that one in the garbage. I don't even care that it took me hours upon hours to do. Now, I bought it from a D-stash. So unfortunately, the artist did get paid for it the first time. The second, he did not, but at least it's licensed work. I have it. I'm excited. So, yeah. I also, like I keep saying, I do have packages coming. I'm super excited for them. It's just the waiting game, because I don't know if they're using Canada Post or not. And if they did, well, Canada Post on Tuesday finally got off strike. They're doing rolling strikes now. So we'll see what happens. I got a Temu order tonight, but they don't use Canada Post because they deliver on weekends, and Canada Post does not work on weekends. So So yeah, I'm not gonna do an unboxing of that. I already opened it up. It's just coasters that I'll probably work on. I got Halloween and Christmas designs, like I said. If you want, I can do them as a video because those I actually really enjoy doing. They're very fast, easy. I have glue, so I have the sealer to seal them. And then, yeah. I have a couple more Temu packages coming in. I think I ordered sweaters and stuff. I don't actually remember. I could check, but yeah. And then, like I said, I have unboxing coming from I believe 121, and another diamond painting company. But you'll see. You'll see them once they get here. What else can I talk about? Because look, we're at 26 and a half minutes in. I just jibber jabber, as you can tell. What else can I talk about? Well, at work, one of the doctors is now on maternity leave. They had like a little party for her yesterday, but because she was behind on like time for patients, I'm like, the latest I can stay here is 2:35. It takes about 25 minutes to walk to my son's school. I can't. They're like, you don't want pizza? I'm like, I need to go. I'm sorry. I probably could have gotten one of my parents to pick him up, but it's okay. I knew it was her last day, but I didn't realize they were going to go all out because I don't remember us doing that for the other doctor. But that's okay. She's like, don't worry, I'll see you on Monday. I'm like, but why? Because she's got to finish all of her charts before she actually has baby. But that's okay. So yeah, that was Friday. Thursday was just another disaster. There's 2 days of the week that I dislike the most, which is Wednesdays and Thursdays. I know you would think Monday. What? Why don't you like Mondays? Because Mondays are they're bad in the sense of we get a lot of messages over the weekend, especially because people have emergencies and they refuse to go to emerge in regards to it. But otherwise, it's not horrible. There's only one doctor this coming Monday, which means it's going to be boring, but it is what it is. Hopefully she'll give me the go ahead to reschedule, because then I can sit at another desk and just be on the phone all day, or at least until lunchtime, rescheduling people. Because there's only so much phoneage I can do. I like people, don't get me wrong, but sometimes they'll keep me on the phone for like 12 to 13 minutes. And I'm like, I can't be on the phone this long. And I'm realizing I'm kind of out of focus, but at least you could see what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out what to talk about as well. Have I read any books lately? I'm still working on the Freedom Writer's Diary. I bought that, the 20-year anniversary. It's good, but I can also tell there's a bit of heavy edits in the way that some of the diary entries are, which I also went on Reddit, which was probably the worst thing I could do. But it is what it is in regards to it. I've watched the movie many, many times, more out of entertainment than anything else, especially because the singer Mario is in it and I love him. He was big in like the 2000 and big in the early 2000s, mostly because of that movie and Step Up. In Step Up, he was I'm going to call him the conductor for the final scene, the final dance scene. He became friends with Channing Tatum's character. And yeah. And then in the Freedom Writers Diary movie, he was one of the troubled kids, Andre Bryant. But it was so good. I enjoyed that movie. Again, entertainment purposes more than educational. Just saying. I watched The Corpse Bride today. Again, I'm recording this on Saturday night. That's what I'm saying today, because you'll get this on Tuesday. And then I watched Sense and Sensibility. Yeah, I know. They're both kind of English-esque movies. I think they're both set in the same time frame, the Victorian kind of era. I could be wrong. Let me know if I am. But yeah, I watched those two movies today while the little man was playing and having fun. We had fun together. I'm going to go back and rewatch Criminal Minds because me and a friend were discussing that. Do I know when? No. Because I'm pretty picky about what I watch around my little man. Like, I've been watching Haunted Hospitals, and I mean, they block out the swearing and stuff, but I don't want him to get scared, so I make sure he's like paying attention to other things, and I sometimes watch it. Also, you know, it's close to Halloween. Gotta watch the scary stuff. So, yeah. I bought Disney's House of Villains, and I've watched that twice now. I'm just trying to think of what else. I got nothing. My brain is all like, what else to talk about? Your thread is also getting really small. I just want to pull this just a wee bit. And as you can tell, oh look, my 3 strands, I'm going to chop them. Why? Because they are very, very, very uneven. Chop. Because that's what I do. Chop, chop away. I will get these 3 done, and then I'll grab my other one. Right, because we're at 34 minutes. I can go for a little bit longer. At least to get this done. Because what I might do is I might start from up here and then go down here. We'll see. We'll see. Went the wrong way on that one, but that's okay. Or if I stay silent like this, this might be it. We'll see. But I kind of want to finish it. I will figure out stuff to talk about. Give me a moment. We're going to come through here. Hold on. Sure, we'll go there. Wanted to do it here. And then go underneath. There, and then come up here. There we go. Get rid of that one. Sorry, you're gonna see me thread this one. I can get my needle threader. Got it. And then we're gonna grab our wax. I've been using the Wattobizz wax because there's a hole right here. So just pull it through. Just pull it through. See, cute little wax. And then let's see if I can start it. No. Come on. We'll go this way. Use my left hand instead of my right hand. Sometimes it's okay with me doing the start this way. If I stab myself, I stab myself. There we go. Like I said, sometimes it will let me. Make sure it's nice and tight in there. Of course, because of the length of my nails, they get caught. I went a little bit longer, and I did the stiletto for my nails just for Halloween, and then I will go back to my almond and short nails. Well, shorter, probably till about this length. I don't know. We'll see. I also need to pick out my design because, again, after Halloween, they change. I keep them for about 3 weeks. This time it was almost a month, I think. Oh, there's a knot. There's a knot, there's a knot, there's a knot. But yeah, for my nails this time, I went about 5 weeks. I don't typically do that because they tend to break. But I didn't really have a choice. Plus, I figured Halloween nails are not going to last that long. It's only for Halloween. So yeah. November 4th, I go and get my nails done. I do them on Tuesdays when I don't work. Why? Because they take anywhere between 75 minutes to 2 hours to do. I think I need a needle. I need a needle to get rid of this knot. And as I'm doing this, I've got the soundtrack for The Corpse Bride playing in my head. Yep. Love it. I love the randomness. You think I'd have the Pigeon book stuck in my head? Nope. The Corpse Bride soundtrack. Which kind of makes sense that I also wanted to watch it because I was watching the origins of it. Or what people believe to be the origins of the story. Yeah, it came out of my needle, but that's okay. Yeah, this is the knot right here. Nice big knot. Apparently I just want to create more knots. And you're right, typically I would cut this by now, but I should be able to get rid of this knot. Where I need to get it, it does not want to go under. That's my problem. If I break the needle, I break the needle. I just want this knot to come undone. I showed my friend Steven all of my needles, and I'm like, this is not even all of them. I still have more. I have 2 lipstick, I'm going to call them lipstick, the magnetic containers full. But those mostly have 11 count needles, not, oh, I didn't lose the, oh, it was just that long. Okay. Anyways, it's mostly 11 count and 9 count needles is what I'm going to call them. I believe a lot of my Joy Sunday ones are in there too. Because I used to only get like 11 count. And now I'm loving the 14. Just because I can use one string and fold it in half. With the mixed stitches, I don't mind grabbing 1 and 1. you're gonna see my PJ pants. Sorry, give me 1 second. I knew there was a knot somewhere here. And it was where I was jumping. Okay, give me 1 second. We're gonna get rid of this knot. We're gonna have to redo these stitches. Give me 1 moment. Because I want no knots. As I make more knots, you know? This is what I tell people. At least it's here, so I can just cut. Yep, words. I can cut it off. Yeah, you're gonna see my PJ pants. Sorry. Did not mean to move my camera. But yeah, this one right here. I'm just gonna see if that got rid of it. Yeah, it did. That's all it was. You got to deal with my goofiness for a little bit. But yeah, I was watching because it popped up on my recommendation for like YouTube videos to watch. So I got to learn about the finger, and then there was another one that it was based off of. I just watch random stuff at times. Not always crafting stuff. I like history, so I follow a couple history channels. What else do I watch? I just random stuff if I don't feel like, Netflix or any of that. I have another knot. This is why I like the hand over hand method, because I don't have nearly this many problems with that. Don't get me wrong, I still have problems, but not nearly this much. And the wax does not prevent knots, it just helps you get rid of them. My slipper's about to fall off, so I'm just going to kick that off. I wear slippers in my basement over socks because my floor is cold. It's ceramic tiles. Like, look at that knot. I don't even know how this happened. Try and see if I can get it out with my needle. And we'll continue on. Oh my giddy aunt. So, what's everybody working on as they listen to me struggle? Are you working on a diamond painting? Are you working on a cross stitch? Are you crocheting? Are you knitting? Are you driving? Because I know some people listen to me and drive. Well, they're driving to work or driving home from work, depending on the time. I know I release these pretty early in the morning. I do 6 a.m. Okay, forget it. I'm just going to chop it. I don't have the patience. Yeah, I don't have enough clips, so you get to see the top half of the canvas. Like I said, mine is an older version of the canvas because this doesn't even have the 2, it just has the 1. Crap. So yeah. I'm also wondering, I don't know if Sandy can answer me on this one, if she's ever going to hand render the canvases. Because a lot of this you can tell is computer generated because there's a lot of confetti, like the random spots of just one color. So I'm wondering if she'll ever hand render the designs. But hey, who knows? I'm not saying confetti is bad. No, no, no. But sometimes it's nice having like one solid color for an outline. But that's just me. Everybody can disagree with me. But yeah, that's just how I am. We should be able to maybe finish these with whatever's left of my thread because it's pretty long. I'm just gonna move my arm out of the way. Yeah, sorry, I had to put my foot down because it was going numb from sitting cross-legged for too long. So I'm just swinging it back and forth, hitting it off my floor. Just to get blood flow back to it. My goal is to get more frames. I just don't know when because they are on the pricey side. In Canadian dollars, I believe they're close to 200 because they're 115 USD. I could be wrong. Let me know if I am. But they are like, yeah. Because I'll say paying USD, but then in my bank account, it switches to Canadian. Because that's what I am. Even when companies offer me, oh, here's $60, and I'm like, $60 Canadian or $60 US? I will change it to the US dollars so I know how much I can spend. Or 30 or whatever they're giving me. I switch it to what they're saying. Because believe me, it makes a difference. Because when people are like, oh, did you get the 99-cent canvas? I'm like, it's not 99 cents for me. But yeah, I'll switch it to USD so it feels like it is. But it's not when I look at it. But yeah, our dollar is poopy over here. But it is what it is. Kind of just going with the flow of it. I mean, even when we were talking last night about houses and stuff, I know you guys don't like the fact that, you know, we're moving, but I can't afford the houses here anymore. And even like the one that we went to, they're renting their house. They want to buy, but you just, my time, you can't. And the other mom was like, we bought at a good time or else we'd never be able to afford the prices. I'm like, absolutely. Because even when my parents bought back in 2009, the house was like $400,000, which made sense at the time because of how big this house is. But it is not a mansion. It is not worth the 1.2 or 3 that it's it's not. It honestly is not. When I think $1 million homes, I think mansions, not a step up from starter home. Starter homes here are $800,000 for not even 1,100 square feet. The condos that are being built outside of my work that I absolutely dislike, people have them up for rent now. The building's not even finished. For a 1-bedroom, 480 square foot, $2,000 a month. I think it's 487 square feet. Either way, less than 500 square feet for $2,000 a month. Yeah. Yep. You all heard it correct. And even patients at work will be like, well, who's moving into them? People that are only there to sleep. That is what that space is for, is basically for you to sleep. You cannot. Or if you want to be a hermit and just stay by yourself in your tiny, tiny little apartment. That's what it is. But we got to the end of here and I made it to an hour, almost an hour long. So on my venting note, or ranting, whatever you want to call it, I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, a wonderful rest of your week, depending on when you're watching this. Don't forget that I am going live Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. EST. And don't forget to love yourselves, take care of yourselves, spoil yourselves, craft away, and I shall see you all in my next video. Bye, my lovelies. Oh, yes, also don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once again, bye, my lovelies.